A murder investigation has shaken a police department after documents uncovered by 11 Alive investigator Zach Merchant alleged that the investigator on the case failed to inform the department that one of the suspects was actually his brother. It's a story you'll only see on 11 Alive.
The main thing I remember about it was the brutality of it.
I still get chills because I think about this young man who had a bright future, a beautiful daughter.
May 9th, 2021. Javaris Reed was shot and killed at this Griffin intersection. The memory's still fresh in the mind of his friend, community activist Ray Muhammad.
This is a place where he took his last breath.
Spalding County Coroner Michael Pryor responded to the scene.
At fairly close range that the shots had come from.
But that's not the only thing he remembers.
There's also been some collateral.
I'm Officer King, Officer DJ King, Griffin Police Department.
King was tasked with investigating the killing. A few years earlier, he was featured in a promotional video for the department.
I stepped out on that leg and said, okay, I'm gonna try to be a police officer at a young age and see how it works for me.
But internal police documents allege King had a secret.
It was determined that he had some family members that was involved in the actual crime itself.
According to a Griffin police written reprimand from 6 months after Reed's killing, King's brother was involved in the murder, and he failed to notify his superiors and didn't list him as a suspect.
It was a gut punch.
Michael Yates, the Griffin police chief at the time, disputes this.
Number one, it's his half-brother that he never lived with.
Yates claims even though a departmental reprimand says otherwise, King did tell others about Beck.
By the time that disciplinary action or investigation took place, he had already disclosed it.
Eventually, the GBI opened an investigation into DJ King.
You had to get an investigator to investigate the investigator who was investigating the case.
In September, the GBI handed their evidence over to Griffin Judicial Circuit District Attorney Marie Broder, who wrote in a letter that it had uncovered egregious policy violations by both King and Chief Yates.
What's your response to that?
Yates wouldn't speak on camera, but did talk to us on the phone.
I followed our policy to the letter.
A day after the DA sent her letter, King resigned from the department in lieu of termination, according to state records. Soon after, Chief Yates retired from the department. King declined to comment for this story.
Do you think DJ King committed any crimes?
Unless the GBI has come up with something that I'm unaware of, I do not believe he did.
Do you feel that you committed any crimes in the handling of this case?
Absolutely not.
A group of Spalding County citizens may soon be asked to come to their own conclusions. The district attorney says she intends to bring evidence gathered in the GBI's investigation of DJ King before a grand jury, while Javaris Reed's friends still wait for answers.
And I think that the truth needs to be, it needs to come out because you cannot crush truth.
The district attorney says that grand jury will evaluate the GBI's evidence next month. For the 11 Alive investigators, I'm Zach Merchant.
By the way, the chief, Michael Yates, says that his department investigated King and says they only found the officer committed sloppy casework. For a deeper look at the full case, the full investigation, you can find this story on our website, 11alive.com.